Well survived, honestly. You and your bionic bum. Oh, as it will now forever be known as. How is the bright posterior after that very energetic weekend?
I'm going to be honest, it's covered in bruises. It's actually, the bruises are from physio. They're not from falling over.
Ouch.
No, that's how firm the physio is.
I guess because everything gets all tightened up.
I have a real tight left hip, Zoe.
Oh, Lord.
And I have had since the cha-cha, which was week 2.
I blame the cha-cha.
I blame
a
the
lot
cha-cha.
of stuff.
So, yes. You know what? Everyone has bits and pieces and creaks and pains and aches and what's-its.
You'd never know. You would never know at all watching you. Because it was all hips and attitude. You really looked like you're having a ball, and you made it look effortless. I'm imagining it wasn't effortless, though.
No, it was not effortless. Do you know what, though? I have to say, it was the hardest week we'd had in training by a mile. It was... I was very tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, I started the week. It was after Blackpool.
Yeah.
So we'd had the big sort of hype of Blackpool, and my little boy hadn't been very well at the beginning of the week, so I hadn't got a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
And I was using muscles in my body that have never been used, or certainly have not been used for years and years and years. And we were both like little old ladies in training, weren't we? We were running about. We were so sore and stiff. And working out the lifts, we changed a lift on Wednesday of last week because it wasn't working. Okay. I'm trying to find a lift that did work. We went through about 5 or 6, didn't we?
Punched me in the face.
I punched him in the face literally about 15 times. And we ended up in a heap on the floor numerous times.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was just exhausting because I knew as well that the lifts would be really analysed, and I knew that getting in and out of those lifts at this stage had to be on the money. So we did spend such a long time just going over and over and over them, and that is just, it's exhausting. It's just...
Well, can I just say, we loved those lifts. They were amazing, and they were worth all the bruises, and I'd like you to teach me how to do them later. Maybe not on Kev, because I'm really crushing. Second time in the dance-off. Before the quick stepathon, you were 3rd on the judges' leaderboard, so you're absolutely gutted to find yourself in the dance-off, Kev.
It did sort of mess us up a little bit, the quick stepathon.
I think it's not easy to say.
Stepathon. Yeah, because it was such a hard week, as Kelly was saying, when we came 3rd on the judges' leaderboard with the salsa, we were so made up. We just couldn't believe it. And then we were thinking we should be OK with the quick step because we got a 10 the week before.
Yeah, only in Blackpool. Yeah.
And then we came 6th out of the 7 couples, which put us right back down there. So then we were sort of, we were kind of preparing for the dance-off once we saw that change in the leaderboard.
Yes. The thing is, I think once you've been in a dance-off, you're sort of always prepared for it a little bit.
Yeah.
And especially once that leaderboard sort of flipped around for us. Suddenly we were 3rd from the bottom instead of being 3rd from the top, and I just sort of said to Kevin, I think we should get ready to do our salsa again.
Just have a little practice of doing those juggly lifts again. And Viennese Waltz this week.
Yes.
It is a Viennese Waltz. It's musicals week. What can you tell me?
Well, we're doing Papa.
Yes, of course, yes, I know, that's from over there, yes. With that move,
with all that move.
Cool.
And we thought, so Kelly's going to be playing Nancy from Oliver.
Oh, what, like East End pub landlady?
East End pub landlady, that's what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking.
Who are you, then?
I'm going to be the Artful Dodger.
Yay!
Yeah. It's going to be good, right?
Oh, yeah, it's so good. So we've got Kelly as the brassy barmaid, Kevin as the pickpocketing Artful Dodger. All we need now is a lovable old rogue from the East End.
Kelly Bright, my Elle, or the dance-off queen, as we've now called you. We don't know, we'll saying it behind your back. But I'm joking, baby. Listen, you've survived 2 dance-offs. No more of that, OK? Now, you're dancing this week to Oliver's Papa, that's how it goes. I don't know the rest of it. So, you know, you love a bit of Oliver, so get right involved in it. Kevin, thank you for looking after my girl. Right, you've been an absolute gentleman. We're all so proud of you here, even though there's no one here at the moment. We are very, very proud of you. No, seriously, babe, you've done us all proud. Listen, keep your nut up, crack on. You're going to win it, girl, I'm telling you. You're going to win it.
Oh! You're telling us Danny Dyer.
What a legend.
You could not love him anymore.
I
days.
do love him.
He's such a dude.
It's ridiculous.
Now, obviously, Kelly is used to East End pub banter from her day job at the Queen Vic, but Kevin, being a Grimsby lad and all, how do you reckon you would fare with Cockney rhyming slang?
I don't know. This is going to be very
Well,
difficult.
here we go. To get you in the mood for your Oliver performance on Saturday, let's see how you get on translating these classic Cockney phrases. Kelly, you must remain silent. OK, here we go. Number 1, Kev. Good luck. Barney Rubble.
Trouble?
Yes. Fireman's
Guess.
hose.
Nose.
Yes. Not bad. Alan Wickers.
Wickers.
I think.
Knickers.
Yeah. He's not doing badly. Cows and kisses. Cows and kisses.
And kisses. Mrs.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Jack Palance. Jack Palance. What do you do for a living?
Dance.
Yes. Scotch eggs. Not like that. Scotch eggs.
I know this one. Legs.
Oh, well done. And biscuit tin.
Biscuit tin. Biscuit tin. Chin.
I was not cheating. Well done. Not bad at all. You're going to be absolutely fine. It's your son's Freddie's birthday. You've had to do for him.
I did. Well, his birthday is actually on Saturday.
Yeah.
And obviously I'll be busy on
Nancy.
Saturday,
Yeah.
being Nancy. So he had his birthday party yesterday.
Oh, I wish him happy birthday, Freddie, from everyone at It Takes Two.
Birthday, Freddie.
Good luck on Saturday. I hope you've with a dance off. You're brilliant. Kelly and Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you, Zoe.
That's all we have time for tonight, folks. On tomorrow's show, we applaud Helen and Ali Ash will make it to the top of the judges' leaderboard. Ian Waite takes a first look at our couples in training for Musicals Week. Plus, Robin Windsor takes us further down the Strictly alphabet. Good night.